Why fasting worsen gout symptoms? Why fasting worsen gout? First, what is gout? Gout is a painful joint inflammation caused by uric acid crystals building up in the joint. Now, I will answer this in a manner everyone can understand. And if you're a medical student, you better come here. And if you're also preparing for your USMLE, you better come and listen to this, because this is one of the VNIACs in the exam. First, we need to know what kind of energy the body resorts to when you fast and the byproducts of that complex process. Here is a step-by-step explanation of what happens when you fast and how it leads to worsening of the gout. Step number 1, let's call it the body's energy panic. I want you to imagine your body is a house. Normally, it runs on the natural gas supply coming in from the pipeline, which is the food that you eat. When you suddenly stop eating, whether for a 24-hour fast or a prolonged period, you essentially shut off the pipeline. The house still needs power to keep the lights on. So your body has to look inward for the fuel. And it has two main storage units to look into. The storage unit number 1 is what we call the pantry, the glycogen. The glycogen. This is a short-term energy stored in your muscles and the liver. Number 2, let's call it the furniture, which is fats and muscles. This is long-term energy. Step number 2 is the furniture getting broken down. You know, the pantry, which is the glycogen, runs out pretty fast, usually within the first 24 hours. Once that's gone, your body has to start breaking down its own tissues for energy. Specifically, it turns to protein, which is the muscles and fat. Now, this process of breaking down tissues for fuel is called catabolism. If you did high school biology, you remember this word. Step number 3 is what we call the dirty waste products, and we're talking about ketones. Ketones. When you break down fat for energy without carbohydrates present, your body produces ketones. These are acids that float around in your bloodstream. Here is where the trouble for gout begins. Your kidneys are now in a traffic jam. Your kidneys are a waste management center of your body. Usually, they have two main jobs they juggle at once. Job number 1 is they filter out uric acid, the crystals that cause the gout. Number 2, they balance the acid levels in your blood. When ketones, which are the acids, start flooding into your kidneys from fasting, your body panics about the rising acid levels. It tells the kidneys, drop everything that you're doing and fix the acid levels now. And your kidneys will react to that instruction. Number 4 is what I call the uric acid taking the back seat. To fix the high acid levels, your kidneys hold on to a base called bicarbonate to neutralize the acid. But here is the catch. To save that base, they have to hold on to other things too, specifically the uric acid. So while your kidneys are busy trying to expel the ketones and balance the pH, they stop excreting uric acid effectively. Step number 5 is what I call the perfect storm. Step number 5, the perfect storm. Now let's look at what's happening simultaneously in your body. Number 1, the production is up. Your body is breaking down its own cells, which is the muscles and the tissue, for energy. And cell breakdown releases purines. Number 2 is excretion is down. Your kidneys are so distracted by the ketones that they are hoarding uric acid instead of peeing it out. You have more uric acid being made and less being removed. It is like pouring water into a bottle with a cap on. The levels in your blood spike rapidly. And what's the result? That sudden spike in blood uric acid levels can cause the acid to crystallize in your joints. Those needles, like crystals, irritate the joint lining, and your immune system attacks them, resulting in the redness, swelling, and excruciating pain of a gout flare. In short, fasting increases ketones, which clog up your kidneys' ability to remove uric acid, just as your body starts producing extra uric acid by breaking down its own tissue. It is a double whammy that sets the stage for an attack. So if you have gout, it is usually safer to eat small, balanced meals rather than skipping the meals entirely to avoid this metabolic stress response. Thank you so much, and if this helped you, please share it, and also like this for more medical news broken in a lay language. Thank you so much, and my name is Side Robert.